Hello, YouTube. I just wanted to introduce myself. This is Janelle. That's my online name because if I don't know you, you don't need to know my real name. That's how that works. But anyway, it's nice to meet you guys. Um, there are some topics that I would like to touch upon with you, topics that nobody wants to touch with a 10-foot pole, so I will. One of the topics is for adult children of abusive parents. Those of us who grew up in an abusive household and we were somehow treated like it was our fault, and lots of projection. You know, you're just mad that I like your brother more. You're just an awful person. You need a lot of attention. I don't know what your problem is. And all of that is just called projection. That doesn't have anything to do with your character or your personality. It's projection. So I want to touch upon that topic, and I think it's extremely important that we talk about that as a society instead of pretending that that's not a reality when it is. You know, it's easier for people to stay in denial about abuse, especially parental abuse, because no one wants to realize that someone who's a parent is capable of doing something like that, hating their own child. But it happens all the time. And for people who go into denial about it, they're like, oh, a mother would never do that. And I've got two words for you: Andrea Yates. She killed all 5 of her kids. So I really don't want to hear that parents don't do bad things towards their children. They do. And regardless if it's uncomfortable to talk about, imagine how uncomfortable I should say, it is to be on the receiving end of that type of hatred and abuse just because you were conceived, something that you never even asked for. So I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about that right now, but I just wanted to introduce myself and get to know you guys a little bit. And I will, this video thing is totally new to me, so I'm learning a lot as I go along. So I just wanted to, you know, talk to you about that. I will be bringing up that topic, that uncomfortable topic that no one wants to face. However, you know, there's been a lot of people that are on the receiving end, have been on the receiving end of that type of abuse, and they are carrying those scars into their adulthood. They're carrying that baggage into their relationships, into their marriages, into their relationship with their children, coworkers, friends, and it has to stop. And the healing needs to start. And the main thing that I want you to know is it is not your fault. First and foremost, it is not your fault. Regardless of you being told you ruined my life, you never should have been born, those were choices that your parents made. That had nothing to do with you. So regardless of the poison that was put in your head, this isn't your fault. It's not your responsibility to help them through their psychological whatever it is that they're going through. So the healing needs to start, and the discussion needs to start in order for healing to start. So I have no problem opening up that discussion. But like I said, first and foremost, I wanted to introduce myself to you, and you can have a face with a name, and we will get into a deep discussion at some point soon. Okay? Love you guys. Talk to you later.